Welcome to another spoiler review episode.
Welcome to this week's episode. It's been very well thought out.
Oh, hey.
James is ordering an ice cream.
Oh, we're ordering some Haagen-Dazs right now.
Haagen-Dazs. And we've been talking for about an hour and a half already. So, but today we're going to chat a little bit about possibly one of the greatest TV series that we've collectively seen recently.
The Office US.
Who?
The Office US. Greatest TV show of all time.
Very good. But Alien Earth is one of the things we're going to talk about. And Drew specifically has been the most excited about this and jumped on it instantly. I tried to wait till it was all finished, but even I couldn't wait. It was like there was like 2 episodes left and I had to start it. And I'm glad I did.
I just realised though, because James has only seen 2 episodes, so he might have to block his ears because there's quite a lot of spoilers. But I thought
Fine.
James...
I'll take the spoilers.
Yeah, you happy to take the spoilers?
Yeah, lots of people die, like is expected, you know.
Yeah. No one's safe from not just the xenomorphs.
The soundtrack is. I tried to find it on like vinyl, but I don't think it's a thing at the moment.
It might come out. That's the interesting thing about it on the music side of things. Noah
Got, like a clear vinyl with like the black liquid in it.
So Noah Hawley, which is the director of Alien Earth, he's put in like metal soundtracks at the end. He's put some metally rock songs in the middle of some episodes as well, but the ending ends with Metallica, Tool, Pearl Jam.
9 Inch Nails.
No, it doesn't.
9 Inch Nails are on there.
Doesn't end with 9 Inch Nails ever.
Oh, it's a battle.
Oh, am I wrong?
Oh,
but I want a clear vinyl with the black liquid in there. How cool would that be?
Black Sabbath. Yeah, Black Sabbath. No, there's no 9 Inch Nails.
And you've only seen 2 episodes, James. How do you?
Yeah, it was Black Sabbath and Tool were the 2 that you've heard.
There you go.
Because they stood out for me massively. But yeah, so Drew, let's get into your opinions because you're the.
Man. As you know, I'm a huge Alien fan of all of the. Well, I mean, my parents got me into Aliens, and then I probably saw them out of the wrong sequence, but I thought Alien was amazing. Aliens is phenomenal. Alien 3 is a funny one. But I thought David Fincher did a good job with it, considering what was going on.
It was still good, it's just not as the classic.
Yeah, I think it was just a slow burn, and because Alien 3's in the shadows of Aliens, and if Aliens is one of the best performing ones, like on IMDb and just in general for the fans, it's pretty hard to live up to fucking Aliens, to be fair.
And Aliens is classified as one of the best sequels ever, like Terminator 2, Judgment Day, and Godfather Part 2.
Yeah. And again, like we said, James Cameron just ends up coming up with a concept idea for a movie in a franchise and steals the franchise like a fucking G.
But if you think about it logically, like you cannot be better than the film Alien as a space sci-fi horror. So why would you try and replicate it? Let's turn it to an action film. Then it's a complete different genre. So it doesn't compete. It's an addition, which is genius.
Yeah, because you're kind of just adding to it. It's like someone's made an amazing soup, and you're like, oh, I've got 1 ingredient I can add to that, and you're like, oh, it's still good.
More people and more aliens. It's the general theme of any sequel, but it does it so well.
But it's also, I think the dialogue, the characters. I think I told you this briefly, and I hope I'm not going back over old territory, but the script for Aliens was almost like what James Cameron had to do to get Sigourney Weaver back. So that was quite an interesting, it was almost meta in the script to what he was trying to do. But anyway, then you've got Alien Resurrection, which that's a bit of a kind of a guilty pleasure. Like there's a lot of fun moments in that. Swimming aliens.
They learn how to swim in space.
That was
no water.
There was a big swimming pool in space where all of the xenomorphs.
I think
that makes no sense.
I think
never seen water
the worst
before,
one, isn't it? That's the worst one.
They're like, oh, what's this weird liquid we've never seen? Oh, we can just submerge ourselves and flap about like a dolphin.
It probably would have been more funny if they actually had.
They would have all died. It
breathing
would have been funny if
apparatus.
they all just like got in the water and died.
Yeah, the xenomorph goes, "I'm going to chase that guy." You're like, okay, maybe not. I would, but saying that, actually, jumping quickly into Alien Romulus, the face huggers know how to swim. They're like going full on in that water, man. They're having a great time.
Yeah.
So maybe.
Yeah, but they survive in space. They don't breathe air.
Bullshit.
So they don't. So it makes sense that water or a vacuum makes no sense. They don't need breathing.
Yeah, but then technically,
even though
they're
these
in a womb.
xenomorphs on the face do have like lung things that breathe in and out.
Actually, they're not in a womb. They're inside someone's chest. Actually, that's strange. Yeah, but maybe there's liquid going on inside the chest for when they come out. The chest burst.
There's oxygen going into the lungs.
Sorry to interrupt the show. Just a reminder to say we love and appreciate you all for listening to the podcast, whether it's on Spotify, Apple, or Amazon. Don't forget to subscribe, rate, follow, as this really helps us continue to progress and improve the content and keeps us making these fun episodes for you guys. Oh, we're also on these things called Instagram and TikTok. You can follow us there too, as we share short, funny reels on the reg that you can share with friends if you like. Now, back to the mayhem.
We at Ragewell support cinema.
There's no better place to watch new and classic movies on the biggest screen possible.
Also, get an unlimited card for free films and tons of discount.
We love movies, and if you do too, why not join us at Ragewell?
Give us a follow on socials for some fun content.
It's now time for the movie.
I listened.
Yeah, that's true,
I listened to a guy on. Oh, I should remember his name. I'll try and find it. He did a thing. It wasn't on Instagram for once. It was on Facebook. It's this black guy who does like talks about Alien, and he talks about everything in order. Because like even I've watched them all multiple times, and
Send me a link to that, man, because I would.
Oh, it's really good. It's on Looper. But anyway, I'll send it to you. And it's really intelligent. He talks about because in order, not of release, but the way the story is, it's Prometheus, Covenant, Romulus, and Alien Earth is set prior to Romulus. And then it's Aliens, Alien 3, Resurrection versus Predator, Requiem.
Yeah, the AVPs. Yeah.
But it's talking about like the original, what they called the mechanical. What's the mechanics that like from Prometheus, the big
big
pale white guys.
What are they called?
They're called the engineers.
And they basically they create humans, and then they realize they don't like the humans, so they wipe them out with these little black things that grow and create these little monsters, and basically kill everyone off, and then they create the synths to make sure it happens, and then humans happen and they create the synths in their own image, and then it gets really complicated, and that's why loads of different varieties of aliens exist, because they all get morphed or changed or something else happens, and I was listening to it for 15 minutes and I was totally into it because I just loved knowing those intricacies and the background of how it all worked, and I just thought it was really when you know it fully, it's super clever. If you watch it individually, they're just good films. But
no, you're right. Yeah, to kind of have like the the kind of chronological order of it, but also to have, like you're saying, kind of the origin. Because to jump back into Prometheus, you see the kind of the baby version of the face hugger when it's like worm mode before it's grown the kind of like little finger parts. And when it snaps Rafe Spall's like arm, and that is because of the black liquid. And then jumping quickly into Romulus, it's so cool how they kept the black liquid, which I believe they call the Prometheus liquid or something. And they even had the tune from Prometheus play when they go into that laboratory and they show the black liquid, and it's the black liquid that they put. Well, the girl does it to herself, man. So I love the fact that they saw a great concept that worked with Prometheus, and they've carried it through the Alien franchise, because it's what causes that big 7-foot baby that's nobody wants to give birth to that. I mean, that is frightening. and that's all thanks to the black liquid.
And that's all like Michael Fassbender is like the synth in that section as well. And that's what's quite interesting because like Alien Earth, the series, really lays down what they are, because it can be confusing because you're watching humans go around. You're like, was that the robot-y one? Is that what is that? Because like the synth is a pure robot. They're like Bishop and Michael Fassbender that gets the milky liquids inside him.
Yeah.
And then you've got the cyborg.
Wait, stop. Gets the milky liquids inside of him.
Yeah. And
That's
then,
going to put you off ice cream, James.
and then you've got this Hagen
Nothing puts me
Dazs.
off ice cream.
Hagen Dazs. And then you've got the cyborgs, which is an Alien Earth, which is, I forget the
one-handed
guy's
guy.
name. Yeah, so he is fully human, but got some mechanical robot parts to him, like the arm and the bits in his brain, but he is a human, and he can die, and that's why he runs away, because the eggs open up when he's near, because they will... The xenomorphs will kill him, whereas they won't kill the kids in the... Because he is human. So the eggs only open up when there's humans.
Oh, that's why he has the memory. That's why, because when he's on the beach and he's with his daughter, I was like, how does he have a memory?
Yeah, because he's got implants. He's got computer
Yeah.
implants, but he is a human. Which again, the eggs don't open up and the xenomorphs don't come out the face huggers unless there is a biological entity nearby that they can attach to. That's why when all the kids, all the which are called the hybrids, the eggs don't open up around them because they are neither. They're a mix of both, but they're not
Or like
human.
AI as well, because they can interact with technology.
Yeah, but they can jump from large heights and just land and not crash. They can get beat up and blown up and shot and not die. So
there's a lot of
whole different
there's
thing.
a lot of like technicality that goes into like Alien, isn't it? Like the face huggers can only go on certain things.
Yeah.
The xenomorphs also do certain things.
There's a
lot
new
of,
one,
like,
James, you've not seen
intricate
yet.
stuff.
In one of the episodes, it's not really, I mean, it's a spoiler, but it's not a huge one. Have you seen The Flies yet, James?
Oh, wow. That was genius. No, he wouldn't have. He's only seen 2 episodes. That's episode 4.
They're around in the early ones. They're just crawling about. You don't quite see them, what they do.
No, they're the ticks. They're the ticks.
Oh, of course, the ticks.
The episode is called The Fly.
Yeah, and it's massive. They're like the size of a human torso, aren't they? They're huge flies.
They're frightening, man. And they're inside that. They're building a nest up in the thing. You're like, ugh.
Yeah, and the reason is that there's I'm sure there's a scene where there's a human in the room when the flies have escaped, and they don't do much. They're just buzzing around because they're the opposite to the face huggers. They're not attracted by biological humans.
Yeah.
Because they come from a different world, they eat minerals. So
and the metal, and they've been living in junkyards.
Yeah, so they get the minerals from stuff. And what flies do in Earth, in the real world, is that some flies literally vomit onto their food so it can digest it and then eat the food up. That's a real thing.
The Fly with the great actor
Jeff Goldblum.
Yeah.
But yeah, so that's what these do. So one of the children that's hybrid that is not a human, it's all dissolved because the thing's just throwing up acid on it and eating it, eating this thing and kills it.
You got that to look forward to, James. Enjoy your ice cream.
Yeah,
I'm gonna.
Alien Earth is pretty disgusting. There's lots of great scenes in it.
There's nothing you could say to me that would make me enjoy ice cream.
No, it's fine. Alien. That's what this episode's about. Trying to put James off ice cream. No, but
never gonna happen.
Alien Earth. We were saying this briefly when we were speaking to Mr. Rand, and we were saying about that. Thank God it had a company like Disney that has the kind of the financial backing to really go some with this show and to give us all these different new aliens, because everyone was like getting bored of this, not bored, but like I think there was a bit of fatigue now with the xenomorphs and the face huggers and the chest bursters, because we've seen it all, but also people have started to make comical things. Like you got weird memes of like a xenomorph dressed as a nanny, like pushing a pram with like a face hugger in it. You're like, come on, man. Because then you started to, it's funny, but you're diluting the fear. So we need something new now. And then to bring out the ticks, that weird plant thing that you see at the very end that does that fucking crazy thing to that lady, the soldier. And then you've got the fucking eyeball man that made sheep so scary. I've never been more frightened of a sheep in my life. Now, if I see a single sheep in a field looking at me, I'm just gonna shit myself.
the ending, what that eye does when it takes over the dead body, that was the scene where I was like,
man.
genius.
Mate, that was a brilliant, like, ace in the hole moment. That was so.
I wasn't sure if it was going to go in the eye socket and nothing happened because it was dead. It starts going.
Yeah, but mate, not only that, it's a great moment for the actor to go, "Oh, I'm back," because I thought I was going to be taken out, and now he gets to play a whole different part with that character. What about the crab? What about the crab versus alien at the beginning of that episode, where the crab's like,
the crab's
doing it all that.
Yeah,
and the alien's like,
eating the human.
Okay, all right. I was just he's yours. You eat him. But yeah, man. I mean,
but it's good they brought like you said. It's good that they got lots of different things like the ticks, the flies, the eyeball, the plant, and the different sort of aliens there. Because we're not scared of the main alien really.
Yes,
it's not even that scary in this one.
Well, they kind of did. This is obviously something that I think James will like, but they kind of did like with the Jurassic Park. They make the xenomorph like Blue. Do you remember the really sweet Velociraptor? So the main
Blue, the one I've got.
Yeah, hang on. Yeah, there you go. Yeah. So they make the xenomorphs because she allies with them essentially because she can learn their language, which is incredible. Yeah, it just sounds like James when he's eating ice cream. But yeah, it's like that. Sorry, it's fine. You might. I mean, you might.
Actually, how I sound when I eat ice cream.
Yeah. Okay, that's good. That's good.
You motherfucker.
Yeah, but anyway, it's scary. Those characters are brilliant as well. The all of the kind of the lost children in a weird way, which are kind of is the link obviously to Peter Pan.
Yeah, because the boy genius is Peter Pan, isn't he? That's what you think is Peter Pan.
Oh, but man, there's twists I was about to say, but James,
let's not say that twist because
that's insane. When he tells the story.
I got the twist just as he was talking about it. I was like, he's going to be, and he was
like, no.
I didn't get it before.
They kind of go a bit Terminator, right? Because it's
one
versus the other.
Yeah, if you watch it back, it's so fucking obvious. You go, oh god, of course it is.
Yeah, because also that's why he's looking after him, and he's got all of the. He kind of.
Yeah.
He never.
Well, it's two twists, isn't it? Because you think he's human. And you don't realize who he actually is. So
and also you realize almost how genius the Peter Pan kid is because for building said person, it was a little bit kind of like Westworld where you're like, it was a cool little twist.
So for the listeners, on an unrelated note, there's an actor in the film called Adrian Edmondson, who you might know from Bottom, which was really weird when we saw him because it's like, what the hell is he doing in this?
He's in that.
He's brilliant.
He's amazing.
Adrian Edmondson,
But what a great part for him to play,
good.
and he's so good in it. He's so good. He's so scary.
I love him. Like from Bottom, and he's he's married to Jennifer Saunders. That's his wife.
Mate, from Bottom to Top. I mean, you couldn't be in a better TV series. Like,
wouldn't you love an ab fab like redo?
He said during the filming of this, he went to about 5 people's 27th birthday parties during the filming of this, and it was his birthday during the filming, and he's born in 1957, so he's 20, 30, 40, 40, 50, 60, 68. So he's 68. So he had his birthday, and he goes, Nibs took me out for dinner. And Nibs is the ginger girl child.
Oh, yeah. That almost gets
mental.
Yeah.
She's amazing. Great. She's a great character. She's got a very interesting looking face as well. Like
scene, though. You know that scene where I thought she was going to kill what's her name? Like she loses it in that therapy session.
Yeah,
what I love,
genuinely terrifying. That was
the idea that what he's built is almost just as dangerous as the things that he's trying to keep.
Oh, they're more dangerous, definitely.
Yeah, it's almost got a bit of an Ex Machina vibe. The way it ends or is moving into season 2.
Don't want to pick you up on it, but Ex Machina.
Oh yeah, thanks man, Ex Machina. Yeah, good old dyslexia. Come on, bro. Come on, we're both on.
I just like particular.
We're both on the
you can pick me up. I'll say something stupid in a minute.
That's fine. That's fine. It'll be fine.
That wasn't dyslexia. That was just.
Well, it could, yeah. I mean, anyway, sponsored by Dyslexia. Anyway, but what was I going to say, mate? Episode 5 is what everyone is talking about, though, which is like
the one that's like felt like an entire film.
Yeah, what everyone's saying
is
is almost like
the beginning.
Yeah, which was just genius, man. Because it was like the film Alien, just with like 4 more aliens thrown in, which we've never seen before. Mate, do you remember though those little bugs? Like when the lid comes off and she's on the she's on the phone, or she's always distracted. This is why never be distracted when you're in a laboratory with really scary aliens.
Yeah. They're so clever. The alien helps the other alien open and put things in it.
They're all like, it's almost like they're all convicts trying to help each other get out.
It does that later. Remember, that's how in the Fly episode, when the sheep headbutts it just to distract him.
Yeah,
and they're not getting any gain from it. They're just helping the fly out.
It's like, my mate, the fly's hungry.
I watched another clip of that guy I mentioned earlier who's doing the read through from Prometheus all the way to the. He shows these clips of the original Alien film and Alien Earth, and with the pods opening, they've not upgraded them for Alien Earth. It looks exactly like the original Alien. They've not,
but on purpose, man. When
in that room, what is it? The mother when they go to Mother, which is that little room which he ends up at the end of episode 1, where he's the cyborg is the last one left, and the woman knocks, "Let me in," and he just seals it. That room looks really dated, but it is exactly the same as the original Alien film.
It's like the diary room in Big Brother. I thought that would make a really funny sketch if they're like, "Welcome to the Big Brother house," but it's like done as an Alien.
Yeah, but it's exactly this. I couldn't believe it. I knew it'd be like the same-ish, but I thought they'd have like upped their technology. But it's not. It's exactly the same.
Day 56 on the Nostromo. A xenomorph has gone wild, or whatever it is. Actually, I don't know why it's Sean Bean doing the narration for that.
Trying to run away from a little octopus eye.
Yeah.
Little pesky wee bugger.
Yeah. That would actually make a really funny comedy sketch. Somebody get on that, please.
Yeah. But don't you think that all the kids, they're very interesting looking as well? You know, they're not like normal. I don't know how to say this without making
they're unique. I get what you mean. They've got like unique shifty haircuts and that, no?
Yeah, they got weird haircuts. They got big eyes. They got unusual shaped faces. They're all interesting. Even like the brother, Alex Lothar, the guy who was in the infamous Black Mirror episode.
Oh yeah.
He's got an interesting look as well.
They all like they may have been bullied at school.
Yeah, and even the main bad guy's got an interesting
100%.
shaped face, an interesting shaped eyes. It's like they went. Is anyone got big eyes? We'll employ you. That's kind of like the main criteria. Interesting. They all could be models, but like quirky models. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Quirky models in space.
But they're all. And I thought that when they acted like children, just premise for the audience. If you don't quite understand what we mean, it's these young children who were like terminally ill or not well, or so I think some of them were just kidnapped. They basically kill these children and put their conscious in a hybrid machine, but it's biological, but it's not. I don't even understand. But so there's 27-year-olds walking around, but they've got the brain of like a 12-year-old, and these actors play children really well. There's a range of ages, isn't there? There's like 9 to 12 or something like that. So you get more childish ones and more.
I doubt they're fucking idiots. 1 or 2.
No.
Well, I was going to say I could use this as a segue into the poem I wrote, man. If you wanted me to. I wrote a poem because obviously I'm a huge Alien fan, and the show was amazing. And
just to be clear, my Uber Eats has said 6 minutes for the last 10 minutes. Where's my fucking ice cream?
Just as well, this episode isn't sponsored by Uber.
Also, where was our poem for one battle against after another?
Whoa!
That'd be pretty poem worthy.
Yeah, but it's so complicated. Anyway, maybe for next time.
Maybe it says 7 minutes. These motherfuckers. What are they doing?
Drew, why don't you do a one battle after another limerick for our next episode?
Maybe I'll do it as a fucking haiku, man, because
7 minutes whenever this podcast is on.
God, you're obsessed.
These sons of bitches.
Drew, a haiku. You sound Scottish. Haiku. There's a coup over there.
Heck at you. Something to do with Ken.
No, haiku is like hey, a cow.
Hey.
Hey, coo. There's a coo in the field.
Oh, okay. Well, a haiku is also a 4-sentenced.
Isn't it a
poem.
haiku?
Oh, it is a haiku. Yeah, but
Not a
you're right.
haiku.
Well, dude, come on. This is again. You're throwing me into the dyslexia bus.
Oh,
Running me over with it.
I'm gonna get hate mail.
Yeah, you are.
Go on
It's
then.
fine.
Hope
sure-
so.
I'm
I
sure
will
they all
stay.
know.
I'll stay
But-
silent.
But Kev's in denial of being a dyslexic, so it's absolutely fine.
Kev's address is
Anyway, here we go. Without further ado, this poem about alien Earth. I've called it Smart Minds from Fragile Bones. Children's lives limited by a fatal disease, spanning merely days, weeks, maybe months. Asleep but not to wake inside their body, a flower with metallic leaves. In Neverland, their dreams can come true. A world in which they can defy death indefinitely because they can live on through scientific research of the highest degree. The Nostromo falls like a comet to Earth, causing a catastrophe. Packed full of dangerous species, chaos ate through the remaining crew. Eggs hatched, eyes detached, chests cracked as aliens attacked, working in packs. The rich pay for these species, but their souls will be taxed. Aliens become more like commodities. So many lives sacrificed because of these. Creatures researched in restricted laboratories, dissecting and deconstructing it like a human's need. An island of enigmatic madness set free. The only thing growing inside humans now is greed. Companies controlling humans like sheep. Just like octopus, eyeballs take over the weak. Smart minds formed from fragile bones. Sinister elements in shadows and cages slowly creep. Neverland was dreamt up into a nightmare where the innocent never sleep. There are so many ways to die here as sanity slowly depletes. A children's story takes on a mind of its own, where evil has built its home. Danger wasn't a guest here, it's now being grown. Children built in labs befriend aliens that were abused on slabs. Betrayal waits in the wings like a sharp knife destined to stab. Redesign an incredible mind, a weapon that's sublime yet empathetic and kind. Now looks to ally with the darker side of life. Lost in space but found here. We shouldn't mess with things we don't understand is a message that's crystal clear. An invitation for a new kind of fear. We lose our way and dilute our worth. Will humans learn their lesson in alien Earth?
Do you know what? I was going to make a joke and be like, oh, something, but that was amazing. That was amazing. And 2 seconds in, I was like, I'm not making no joke about this. That's amazing. That's amazing.
I appreciate that, mate.
Brilliant. Wordsmith, sir. Wordsmith.
Kev's muted, unless that was for the greater good.
I muted myself just in case I sniffed or something while you were talking.
I appreciate that, man.
I still expected a joke there. I thought there was going to be more there, but yeah,
No.
I expected something.
No,
there.
no.
That was
I'm
great.
going to make a joke. It was like a few seconds in, like, no, I'm not. I'm just going to sit back and listen. And
That's
brilliant.
No,
Cheers, man.
that was very good. And what I mean, without going to huge spoilers, obviously the biggest turnaround is that Wendy, played by Sydney Chandler, who is after watching the show,
Sydney
I love
Chalamet.
Chandler. Close enough, but
Well, Chandler's in Wolf on Wall Street. You know, he's and he's in.
Who's
What?
in Wolf of Wall Street? Chalamet.
Yeah, he is.
Who is he?
what are you on
hang on.
about?
Hear me out. That's the daughter of the guy that plays the detective that's trying to bring down.
Let's go get my ice cream.
Of course it is. That's the daughter of.
Who are you talking about? Sydney Chandler is not in Wolf of Wall Street.
No, her father is.
Her real father in real
Yeah,
life.
man.
I don't know who that is.
Yeah, it's the guy from Wolf on Wall Street. I will show you exactly who it is, and he has the same surname. Funny enough.
I mean, I believe you. I thought you meant she was in it.
No, man. No, of course not, man. No, hang on.
Wolf of Wall Street. Kyle Chandler. Oh, him.
There you go, dude. Yeah.
That guy.
Boom.
That's her
There you go.
dad.
Yeah, man. Nepotism, baby.
Ah, it's from
No, but
King
this is what
Kong.
we're saying. Like, it's all fair and well with nepotism and people, you know, it's a great way in because obviously you get a foot in the door, but you still have to be good. And she is feckin' amazing. And I watched an interview with her where she was studying, this sounds a bit weird, she was studying children to get a sense of what it is. But she went, this isn't working for me. So she went, what is it that when I think of kids, like what is it that I think of? And she was saying innocence and this kind of
Curiosity.
like what
Curiosity.
boom, you got it, bro. That's exactly it. Innocence and curiosity. And she plays that so well that it's just mesmerizing.
Yeah, like you said, yeah. Nepotism. To be fair, like it's like certain things. It's like, you know, I won't talk about politics, but like politics, you don't, like what we said before. You don't want knobhead round the corner running the country. You want someone who has been educated, you
Yeah.
know, and knows what they're doing, even if they don't. You know, no one's good at it. To be fair,
Yeah.
are they? But at least nepotism in the acting world, they're brought up as a baby, probably acting, knowing the parents act, probably
Yeah.
acting more than average. So it's like, as long as they get the right role, they might be one of the better ones.
Well,
James, mute yourself.
She might have been running lines with her dad when they were younger. Do you know what I mean? Like, just for fun.
Exactly. James is taking his order for his fucking ice cream, but he's out of shot, and we can just hear
we're
him
gonna
mumbling.
scream because of his fucking ice cream. Yeah.
Oh, wait a minute. I can mute James myself.
No ways.
Done.
Mate, you're like the character in fucking when she goes
I might not turn him back on.
just for fun.
All he's going to
And
be
he might
doing
not
is
know.
eating ice cream. There he
Will he
is.
know?
Wonder what he's going to say. Doesn't matter.
But he can hear us though.
Oh, yeah.
So he knows.
Yeah.
He knows.
I'll unmute him for a second.
Freedom.
James, is your ice cream come?
Yes.
All right.
I had to mute you because you were just chatting away like 5 feet away. We could just hear mumbling.
What's
flavor ice-
downstairs?
Yeah,
What
I could
flavour
hear
ice cream?
you. Hear you chatting to the
Oreo.
guy. Going,
Oh, yeah, you
meant
did say Oreo. Yeah.
to be here 7 minutes ago, you prick.
Terrible.
Did you tip him? Or
I don't
Hey.
tip anyone.
His tip was
I'm like,
get here 10
no
minutes earlier.
tips.
his tip was
No. Tipping culture is terrible. No.
Learn the time.
No.
yeah, you sound like Steve Buscemi now.
Oh,
I went to Harrods about a year ago, and I ordered a coffee for me and the person I was with in some little like booth in Harrods.
And then a xenomorph jumped out.
They walked from like probably less than 2 meters to the coffee machine, pushed some buttons, and then brought the coffee back and asked for a tip. It's like, no, I'm not tipping you. You get paid. I'm not tipping. Like, tipping cultures, I hate it.
That shit's for the birds.
It's like I'll tip like a surgeon. If I had like a life-threatening illness, I'd tip my doctor, but that's not a thing. But like to tip someone for carrying a cup from here to here, no.
Yeah, if I
you don't
get
deserve
good
a bonus
service
for that.
all night at a dinner and really good like chat from a person, quick service, and get the drinks and the food and have a nice chat, they get a tip. But
Well, look,
if
because-
it's
If I go to a restaurant and the food's great, I'd rather tip the chef than the person that picked up a plate and carried it to my table.
Ouch. Yeah, but dude,
Not if-
I've been in the silver service industry, man. Like, maybe because I've been in
I've
there,
also been in that industry.
but
and it's
because
like,
I know all the shit that they're going
don't
through.
deserve it.
Because, mate, beyond serving my table, they're serving like 12 other people, topping up people's wines, you know, sorting out
I
desserts,
have tipped though.
downs, making cocktails. Like,
The
Get
last time I
rid of
tipped was
food.
about 5
Yeah.
years ago in a Chinese restaurant, and the guy that brought our food over every time was really funny. And at the end of it, I was like, "This guy's hilarious. Keep that money."
nice.
Other than that, they just do the bare minimum of. They're like, tip someone if they're nice to you. That's their job. They're not employed to be horrible.
no. A lot of these people are expected to get
Well,
tips to get Depends
it's how
where
they
it
pay
is.
the bills, man. It's it,
Like,
this,
you picked
this
up a
it sounded
plate
like this
and
Reservoir
walked it
Dogs
to a
movie.
table and put it down. It's like, I'm
Anyway,
not
we're
giving
going to
you
stop this
extra money. You're
conversation because it's
mental.
not alien
How
related.
did we get onto this anyway? I just walked back for
You
my
did.
ice
Got
cream.
a big dick coming out of my right ear. I've got James's ice cream coming out of my left.
I think an underrated actor in Alien Earth, which I loved every time he was on screen. I kept forgetting about him because everyone else was so good.
Timothy
Um,
Oliphant.
Boom. Timothy Oliphant with his white hair, which apparently is meant to be kind of a nod to Blade Runner,
Yeah.
like the cyborgs or whatever they're called.
Well, it's
in that.
oh god, what's his name? Oh, fuck. Carry on. I remember
I'll
his
find
name.
that for you. The
He
guy
was
in
in
Blade
he was in
Runner,
the Hitchhiker as well, the original Hitchhiker.
Rutger Hauer.
Rutger Hauer. That's the one.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, where he plays that sort of
Mate.
cyborg thing.
Spoiler alert, though, their fight.
Yeah,
Their
that was
fight.
building up from episode 2, wasn't it?
Their fight. They had some serious beef on the table, man. There was some serious fighting going on. That was so well done. I never saw a big fight like that.
And do you know what I liked? I liked about Timothy Oliphant because he's cyborg, he's doing the best thing, but he doesn't like his own boss. He doesn't like the child prodigy.
Yeah.
And when they're trying to smuggle the body out with the alien inside,
Oh, yeah.
he catches them and they're like, "Oh, we're fucked." And he goes,
Yeah.
"Where are you going? We're trying to get out. Sorry." And he went, "Well, take this elevator. It's quicker." And just
Yeah.
lets them carry on.
Just a bit of salt in the wounds, man. He's like, he doesn't like him either. Like, yeah.
But I guess the biggest thing about this story, like we're saying, is like the fact that Wendy can talk to them, and a lot of people were like complaining, like, how can she talk? But it's made very clear that she's got an AI brain that learns quickly. She can't speak to them beginning. She can just replicate the sounds, which he says is available in your voice box.
Yeah.
So she just replicates the sounds until she gets reactions and she learns what the reactions are. Therefore, she can work out what they're saying. And it's gradual. It's gradual to the point where she can control that big one.
Oh, yes. But it's
big.
cool, though, man. It's like someone like whistling out. Actually, it's a bit like Brave Star, you know, when he like calls for the horse.
Brave Star.
Brave
Wow.
Star.
Bit of a weird.
Eyes of the hawk, ears of the wolf.
Yeah, I know, but I just mean when he goes and he like.
Isn't it annoying that Brave Star never had great toys?
I never should have opened my mouth.
Great cartoon.
Yeah, I had the toys.
Every time I say something, James just runs with it like a frisbee of just
Love Brave Star.
confusion.
And I thought the ending was really cool, and a lot of people said it's a perfect ending, and it is. But it is just so set up for number 2 that I'm just like, I want number 2 now. I'm not satisfied. It's
But
so
it's a
good. I want more.
clever ending as well because they've literally flipped the narrative. I love his face though. You know when he comes over and he's being really cocky because they're inside a cage and she just goes, and she just it pops open. He's like, "What?" And she's like, "Sorry, did I distract you?" He's like,
Yeah.
"You could have done that the whole time." Like,
That was what someone else said. Again, I'm stealing what other people say, but
do it.
one of the reviews are about the whole point of Boy Cavalier, the boy genius, is that he doesn't despise humans, but he's bored of them because no one's intelligent enough to be able to have a conversation with him. Even when he goes to that other boss woman that they're her aliens that they've technically stolen originally. He's dismissive of this multi-trillionaire woman because she's not intelligent enough to hold a conversation with him.
Yeah.
And finally, he gets Wendy, who finally becomes the most intelligent person in the room. And when that door opens and they converse, he has nothing to say. It's the first time he's tongue-tied.
Yeah.
Because he's been outmatched intellectually and with every sort of power. And I love that. I thought that was, okay, right, we're now in superior beings mode.
And by his own design. So it's massively ironic because he's outdone himself with his own design. So
yeah. And that's the scary thing is like, what does this mean? I know it's all fiction, but what does it mean for us in real life with AI in the future? Is there so many things that we just can't?
That's what
understand.
I got. I thought the underlining element was that's why I said it in the poem. Be careful, like don't mess with things you don't understand, because when something gets so intelligent and far superior to us, we are fucked, man. It would be like that bit in Marvel where he says ant boot, and it's like an ant doesn't have any quarrel with a boot, but a boot will absolutely destroy an ant. Do you know what I mean? And it's the idea that AI is the boot, or we're the ant at that point because it's just taken over, so it doesn't
Yeah.
need us anymore.
So
Um,
what is going to happen the next episode? Because it's the Lost Children and aliens as a team doing
Yeah.
what? What are they going to do? Because
They're gonna
she's
clean up the island.
sympathizing with the aliens and saying that they didn't want to be here, and they're going, yeah, but they're just killing machines. And he's like, no, they're not.
But then the other weird thing was if they're like, oh, we should get them back to Earth, back to space. So then the whole thing is like, let's take them back home because they shouldn't be here. Which would be boring though. That would be like Lassie Come Home, but with xenomorphs and squid aliens and stuff like that. But that thing that went in the guy's eye, that's clever because he was saying all the way through, he's like, he kept trying to get people in the room and like leave them in there. Like, you know, like when he tricked the brother into that room so that he's like, aha, yes.
Yeah.
It's like, it was just like, stay there while that weird thing goes in your eye. It's like,
Yeah, I just think it's so well crafted, and like what James was saying at the beginning about the music and stuff like that. Like,
yeah,
this is
The music is excellent. I'm really hoping, and I've said it earlier, that I so love a vinyl to come out, the clear one with the black liquid that you turn around. It'd be so good. It's like a gatefold, has all these amazing like rock tracks on there.
yeah, it
Well-
would make a cool album. It would be sick. Sorry, I was just,
Or a xenomorph on the record with like the goo dripping from its mouth or something. Like it'd be a missed opportunity if they didn't do it.
sorry, can we just quickly jump back to episode 5, which I love the fact that it literally says, warning, do not eat or drink during watching this episode.
Oh, did
It's
it? I
actually
missed
got-
that.
Yeah, it's got like a little thing, and they were saying that through social media, saying do not eat or drink anything during this episode. And I was thinking about the way that they play, you know, in that
I
weird,
like that.
yeah, it's clever, where this little tick like almost pukes into the water or whatever it is, and they do a really clever tension because you don't know who's got the water because she takes the water, and you're like, oh my god, and it's like that kind of clever kind of Hitchcock thing where you're following this object and like, oh my god, is she gonna drink it? And the other guy's like choking at the table, like I think he like got a bit of food stuck, and he's like grabs the
Yeah.
water, and you're like, oh,
Do you know what's super clever about that? Like that's almost like you know what I said about when we were at the theme park, they were like the signs like brace yourself.
Mm.
And like you physically push yourself back on a thing. So you're like, oh shit, that's actually shit's gonna happen. Like
Oh yeah, so you're doing that.
as
when
in
you're
like
scared of what-
danger. I need
Yeah.
to push myself back, so I
Yeah,
did
yeah,
do
yeah.
that. Isn't that crazy in the film? They can be like, do not do this. You're like, the first time round, you're like, you know. And the second time round, you're like, yeah, I know what happened the first time round.
Oh mate,
So,
but
yeah,
seriously,
I'm going to prepare myself.
when you watch that episode, like it puts you off liquid and food. Like it's
But it was one of it's one of these only series. Like what I put like only recent. I told you guys earlier this year I got a bigger sort of 55-inch OLED TV and a sound bar. And we don't
Sure.
use a sound bar hardly ever, to be honest. I've put it on for like a couple of
You
films.
should do it. It's amazing.
But for Alien Earth, it was the first time I watched it. It was like 6 o'clock at the weekend. It wasn't dark yet. I was like, "Can we close the curtains? Put the sound bar on." I was like, "Yeah." And then the music is and the sound is so important in this program that
Yeah.
it is part of the action. You know, there's loads of cool things. I've got good soundtracks, but fuck me, this is so important. The sound is because a lot of the aliens you don't even see. It's just noises and clicks.
yeah, true.
Build up and tension. So the music is so important. So we put the sound bar on in a darkened room, and every time, without fail, sound bar was on. It made a huge difference. It was unreal.
But,
Unreal.
mate, you know that tick, because everyone's talking about like, you know, a lot of us have had like cats or dogs, or we have cats and dogs, and like everyone hates that mode of trying to remove a tick from an actual, you know, from your pet.
Yeah.
And the idea of these giant fucking ticks, it's like they're thinking like, ooh, what freaks people out? Ticks, giant ticks that like
And then you-
expand.
And they're like, should we pull it off? And then it just gets this green gas that suffocates them.
Oh yeah. It's
And then
I forgot about that.
And it zooms into the body, and it's the body cavity, and there's like 4 or 5 ticks just on his lungs,
Yeah.
milling around.
Yeah, it was
pretty grim.
so insane. I mean,
But yeah, epic program, and I think we both, again, that's a 5 out of 5. That's 5 whales.
Yeah, 5. I give it a 5, and that's rare for me.
I mean, James, you've only seen 2 episodes and you've given it 5.
6 more to
Yeah,
go.
I'm giving it a 5 on the soundtracks and that alone. Like 5 so
the
far.
episodes get better and better. Like
I
I
think the
didn't think they would.
I think the dialogue's brilliant, and like we were saying in the final episode, they fill in a lot of the kind of gaps. It's really, really clever. Like the kind of tug of war over the who's going to own the aliens, trying to get the aliens back. It's really, really good. I was gripped, mate. I was gripped. Like there were some weird reviews of people saying it's what is it? It's spectacle over
Substance or some shit.
something over content. It was like they were just saying like it's not like the narrative's not there and blah 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 blah. But the thing is, it's getting interesting reviews though. Like not the best ones on IMDb, which is interesting.
Yeah, I've
The-
seen a
the
mix.
funny thing is,
What
2
are they
episodes
watching?
in, and the word that doesn't normally float about in my head, very, very rarely floats about in my head. The word masterpiece came into my head after 2 episodes.
Oh mate, well
And
wait
it was
till you
like,
see,
this could be a masterpiece.
wait till you see all of it. It's just insane.
That guy
And
I
after 2
mentioned
episodes,
on
that's not something you know how harsh I am with scores, Deb, especially.
yeah. Well, that
but yeah,
guy,
it could be up
I
there.
mentioned on Facebook, who was talking about the whole progression of the whole films and series, he made a comment about that there's been people that have said it's not true to the original films or something jarred with them,
Couldn't care
and
less.
he's read through them, and it's people going, "Oh, I gave up after episode 3," or I was kind of watching the background, and he was like, your opinion does not count. Everything makes
Watching the
sense
background.
when you
What a
watch it
random thing. You watch
in
EastEnders
full.
in the background, not this.
Exactly. When you watch it in full, everything is answered. Everything has continuity to the films, and there's new stuff because the universe is pretty big. We've only been to one place and seen one alien. There's hundreds and thousands of potential fucking monsters out there.
But
So
also,
this is gathered from.
but mate, that eye octopus thing is like people hats off to it. Like that's become like the new scariest thing. Like it's even scarier than the xenomorph now,
Yeah.
or even the face huggers. Like that octopus thing, what it does to people. I mean, that's what I was going to say. That episode, I mean, episode 5 fills in so many gaps. Oh yeah, that's genius.
I was trying to find that guy. Oh, I didn't even see the big one come in there.
Oi oi. Whoa, she went straight for the popcorn.
Oh, she's playing Wendy, isn't she?
Oh, that's
Sorry, I
brilliant.
got distracted by a visual. Apologies, listening.
Wendy cosplay. Check it out, guys. Check it out.
Sorry, what else you were saying?
I can't remember.
I distracted you a little bit.
It's fine.
But yeah, we're
I
going
think
on
you can tell from this episode that we're all big fucking Aliens fans, and you need to watch Alien Earth.
It's really
Alien
cool.
Romulus was brilliant as well.
Alien Romulus is awesome.
And people complained about certain aspects of that. I'm definitely on an Alien thing and all my thing.
Mate,
It's got in the eyes and stuff.
I want to see behind the scenes, man. That's why I was going to say, like, when that's out to buy, which it might be already, but I'll save up for it because I'd love to see behind the scenes and how they do a lot of the special effects, makeup, and
yeah, I've got a lot of Alien content on my thing.
yeah, I could see that. I mean, that's a clever way to advertise the show, man. I mean, it's
So
they had to put breathing. They put breathing apparatus in that bit so that the actors could fully have them on them with like the animatronics moving the tail and
Actually, and I saw the people in the big xenomorphs, their faces in the neck section, isn't it? So their head's actually a hat.
But check this out as well. Just jumping back to the idea of face huggers and things.
Yeah.
That's so funny for a chest. That's genius. Was in Aliens, they had to do reverse footage and then play it backwards, essentially. So
to make
the
them
face,
move weird.
No, it was amazing. No, to give off the indication that the thing's jumping. So one of the famous bits where Ripley and Newt are in the room and they're getting attacked by the two facehuggers, they put the animatronic facehugger on the top of the chair and then pulled it down, and they played it in reverse so it looks like it jumps up onto the chair.
Genius.
Really, really clever ways of kind of filmmaking back then. But obviously, Alien Earth doesn't have to worry about any of those things because they've got all of the special effects geniuses in there.
I mean, it's still all practical, apart from
Yeah.
some of the digital bits that
Yeah,
we can't just do an octopus running around, can we?
Yeah, exactly.
But that's
Mate,
that's necessary, and it's relevant, and it's not over the top. It's not pointless. It makes sense in the concept.
just
But yeah,
amazing. It's just
incredible.
amazing.
Shall we end there, because we've
Wrap up.
run over of previous ones? But that's about 50 minutes. That's pretty much an hour.
Yeah,
Hope
man.
you don't feel shortchanged, guys listening. If so, you can write to our complaints department. Yeah, we don't have one. So yeah, thank you very much to my co-host Drew and to Uber Eats for sponsoring this episode. Have you actually had some ice cream yet, James, or are you just...
I think we need to end it on him eating it. Make the
Why
noise.
are you just holding... You've been holding it for like
Yeah, it's
15
gonna melt,
minutes.
dude. It's going to be a fucking milkshake.
You can put it in the freezer.
Just eat a bit so we have
Stick your
that
face in it.
noise. Just give the people what they want.
For the listeners, he hasn't just got some Haagen-Dazs. He's got a big lump of Haagen-Dazs and an Oreo cookie. Like, if
Sandwich.
he wants ice cream, you get a bit of ice cream. He's like doubling up.
He's gone in. He's got brain freeze.
It's great. He's enjoying it. He's having his big Oreo cookie, and we're just watching him like a
Yeah.
couple of ice cream perverts.
I was about to say ice cream perverts. There's nothing wrong with it.
I'm fascinated. I'm going to
get the
stay
spoon
here
out.
till he finishes it.
Do some spooning action, man. Pop the lid. Come on.
He's 2/3 finished these Oreo cookie. Oh, fucking hell.
Oh, wow,
He's
that was-
shoved the entire cookie
was
in his
something.
mouth.
That was something. Kevin has turned into David Attenborough, and we're kind of...
And his brain has frozen. He has fallen over. And here is where we see the
Oh.
potential demise of James. He's fallen over, but he could also be asleep.
We don't know what's happened.
Anyway,
Where's the tub? Get the tub out.
James has now finished his appetizer, and he's going to go for his Haagen-Dazs main meal. What flavor Haagen-Dazs? Yep, his brain has fully frozen. He is off.
He can't even compute. He doesn't know what questions are.
No.
And in this shot, his arm looks like my arm.
Oh, he's flapping it now.
Oh,
He's
wow.
having a little fit.
Jeez.
Okay, James may need medical attention, so we'll go. Leave him
Went a
to
bit
it.
dark. It went a bit dark there. Went a bit dark. What flavor's your ice cream?
Yeah,
James, if you can
use
hear
your
it.
words. Caramel.
Salted caramel. Okay.
Salted caramel.
There you go.
Of course. The only choice.
Enjoy.
Fantastic. Oh, guys, I've just noticed. I don't know if you've got the same thing. Sorry, listeners. Just practical bits. You
It
know,
zooms in.
on your view, what you're looking at now.
Yeah.
Mainly for you, Drew, because you're on the laptop. You know, when you go to your face and you've got a pin,
I
so
haven't
you
seen
can
my
change the view. So because at the moment you're like 3 like that. If you click your face, it's
Pinhead.
opened up to a different.
That's
Have
crazy.
you not got it?
No, I think that's just you because you're like the host with the mostess. You've
Yeah,
got all
'cause
the power, dude. Oh,
I can click different things and have different views. I
That's
assumed you
cool,
could
though.
do that.
when you do it, we get what you get.
Do
That's
you?
cool. Yeah,
Oh, is it changed? All right,
it's changed
cool.
now. Yeah, it's dope.
Yeah, so it's whoever's talking or whatever.
Or whoever's
Thank
eating
you.
ice cream.
Yeah. So yeah, we've just moved screens so we can see more of yourselves.
Beautiful.
Anyway, we're yabbering on now. Tune in next week because we have. I don't know yet because we haven't booked the guest yet. So
Dun,
who
dun.
knows? It'll be
We
good.
have someone from Uber Eats joining us.
Yeah. Oh, actually, no. Next week will actually be one of Drew's guests. We think
Oh yeah, hopefully.
yet to be confirmed. All right. Have a great day.
Cool guest. Ba-da-bum.
Bye bye.
Bye-bye.
This has been Rage Whale. Thanks for hanging out with us. We hope you had a whale of a time.
Thank you all for your continued support, and please do check out our other fun episodes with many great and interesting guests. And just to let you know, we're also on YouTube if you want to also watch us. But do give us a follow on Instagram and TikTok, and we'd love a cheeky 5-star rating on here if you had a moment. And if you do want to support us further, we do have merch. The links are here and on our socials. It's ragewhale.tmill.com. Thanks for listening. Have a great day.